From historic Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Boston Red Sox. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. And Chris, a guy that's been having a huge impact for this team all year, Mark McGwire. He leads the team in wins above replacement, so most days you can expect him to be a big factor for these guys.
Yeah, Boog, he's definitely a huge piece of the puzzle for this ball club right now. He's just having a really nice year, and that's on both sides of the ball, not just offensively. You talk to guys in the clubhouse, the coaching staff, they always have great things to say about him, and they say the team really looks to him to be one of the on-field leaders day in and day out.
Just a little bit away from first pitch. Our starter in this one, Satchel Paige.
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
The 0-1 gets a check swing. Appeal to third. And he went, says Dave Lawrence.
First pitch, 4-10.
Satchel kicks and delivers. There's a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just blown away in that at-bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at-bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Tommy Edman at the plate. That one called a strike. That's strike 1. And there's a ball. No score, just getting started, top of the first. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Struck him out swinging. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Next offering is in for a strike. Popped up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. We're midway in inning number 1. On to the bottom of the first. No score after a half inning. Back here at the ballpark, and towing the slab, Adam Wainwright. Singing he's got a chance to do something pretty special here.
Well, if he can get a victory today, it'll be 200 on the career. He's trying not to think about it, but he's got family and friends that have flown in from out of town to watch this one. It'll be special to see if he can pull it off here.
Bottom of the first. Now it's going to be Joe Morgan. The wind of the pitch. And downstairs, Chris, Adam Wainwright, for all the accolades, multiple All-Star games, multiple Gold Gloves, he may have the title as one of the best pitchers to never win a Cy Young Award. And, of course, there's that curveball. That one ripped. That ball's carrying. And that one is going to go. He leaves the yard to right. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 1-0.
out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And now it's going to be Hank Aaron. First offering misses badly for ball one.
Yeah, and he is the Uncle Charlie of this era. Guy's just got a phenomenal one. It seems like he has gotten better as he has aged. More finesse, ability to move his pitches around. And boy, the combination between Wainwright and Yadier Molina, historic.
Next offering in the dirt. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And the pitch. Swings through that.
Real ugly 0-1 swing right there. As a pitcher, got to be hunting for that strikeout. Keep him off balance. Send him back to the dugout.
In the dirt. Throw over to Musial. 2 gone.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
Mark McGwire in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Big time power. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And now Vladimir Guerrero. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And the right-hander deals. Foul tip into the mitt, struck him out. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. Back here at Fenway, new inning getting started. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Jim Edmonds. Page back to work. That one missed. And that's in for a strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
That one misses in the dirt. And that's in for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And down on strikes. And there's one down.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Here's Nolan Arenado. In there, and it's 0-1. Chris, it's pretty crazy to think that Nolan Arenado shared an entire side of the infield with a future Platinum Glove Award winner in Matt Chapman. They both were on the same team in high school at El Toro High School. Next offering is in for a strike. You know, in the offseason, he regularly plays wiffle ball with his brothers and cousins. He contacted his bat company. He's an Old Hickory guy and ordered his model in a wiffle ball bat. Old Hickory model 28NA-2. Wiffle, and it's got his name on it.
Well, that's a guy that just loves playing the game. I mean, playing wiffle ball in the offseason just tells you how much he grinds.
Next offering is fouled back. Page winds and fires. And now 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
Paul Goldschmidt in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Satchel into his motion. The long windup. Turns on the rubber. Kicks and fires. And that one fouled off. Satchel comes to the plate. Sets him down on strikes. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. Redbirds down quietly, and it remains bottom of the second. Here now the Red Sox DH, David Ortiz. And the right-hander back to work. That's off the mark, and that's ball one. And another ball.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
That one missed. Now 3-0. And a pitch. There's a strike. And a 3-1 on the way. Curveball drops in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, he used the slow curve very effectively right there. He just spun it up to the plate and had his guy way out front. Not only a good pitch, but a really good job of setting it up.
Willie Mays up next for the Red Sox. In there for strike one.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Just so sound in his mechanics. It's against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
That one fouled off.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Takes a half swing and grounds it to the left side. Over to Edman. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
And next for the Red Sox, Johnny Bench.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
And the first offering is not close. Smith, the runner at first with two gone. That's to third. Wide throw pulls him off the bag, and the inning still alive.
Well, kind of the story of their season so far. Things just not clicking into place. Fundamentals on all sides of the ball are lacking, and it's tough to win games at this level if you're not playing clean baseball as a team.
So the lineup flips over. Joe Morgan, the next to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1-0 count. Look for him to be aggressive here. You got some runners on base, an opportunity to catch a mistake and put some runs up on the board.
And here it comes. And a foul ball. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. And the righty deals. In the dirt. Throw, save! And both runners move up on the wild pitch. The next offering misses. And now 3-2. Hank Aaron up next. Ripped to third. Arenado. Jump throw. That's the inning. Boston strands a pair, but they hold. Back inside Fenway Park. Here's O'Neill Cruz.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Here's a strike at the knees. That's strike one. Cruz goes 6 feet 7 inches, 24 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. And a foul ball. The 0-2 pitch from Satchel. Got it by him for the K.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Swings through that one. 0-1. Contreras getting the start at catcher in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Next offering is down low. Strike on the inside corner. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Now at the plate, Ryan Ludwig. That one's in there. Strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Next one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. In the air, out towards left center. And that is that. And down in order go the Cardinals. Bottom of the inning, so stepping in for Boston, Hank Aaron. The pitch. That's in there. 0-1. Hank, a former MVP, a career batting average over 300, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. The 0-2. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, it's safe to say he won't be getting invited to the charity golf tournament this offseason.
And there's a foul ball. And the 0-1. They say you win.
0-2 is the count.
started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Mark McGwire. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Down the right field line. That's a base hit. Hank round second on his way to third. Hank coming home. He will score, and they take a 2-run lead.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Here's the left fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. First offering misses the mark. See, here's an Adam Wainwright nugget. He's faced every team in the majors except the St. Louis Cardinals. Next offering misses. 2-0. Popped up right side. Into the dive, and he got it.
Oh, this is an all-in effort right here. Going back on it, knows that the outfielder's not going to get there, lays out, and makes a tremendous catch. What a great job of picking up his pitcher.
David Ortiz up next for the Red Sox. Pitch misses. 1-0. On the ground to the left. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Brock throws to second. And he's out. Trying for 2. That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. Back here in Boston. On to the 4th, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Lou Brock. And a strike on the outside edge.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Verdansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. That one misses, and now it's 3-2.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
On the ground, Morgan. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter number 19, second baseman, Tommy Edman.
And here comes Tommy Edman. Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox, 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5. And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well.
That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later. In for a strike, and the count 1-2. And now the count is even.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. And into second with one away. That's a double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
So a man aboard. And up next for St. Louis, Stan Musial. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. That one not close, and it's 1-0. They say you win.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The next pitch misses. 2-1. Fouled off. He was late. Runner at second here. One gone. The pitch. And that's the strikeout looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Man on second, 2 down. And that's in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Fly ball down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone. And that is gone. He'll circle the bases, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-2. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Here's Nolan Arenado. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Next offering is fouled back. And the 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve. 2 runs for St. Louis on this blast. It's now back here in Boston. Ready to go. Bottom 4. And stepping in for Boston, Willie Mays. That's off the mark. And that is ball 1. There's the strike. Next offering down low and in the dirt. And that one fouled off. Righty to the plate. That one the other way. Edman sends it to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
The batter, number 2.
And next for the Red Sox, Ozzie Smith. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Ball 1, no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Good eye right there.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
And that one wrapped foul. Next pitch is outside. In the air, right side. Ludwig puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Johnny Bench. Next offering is down low. Ball 1.
No strike.
Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right. Next pitch is downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground to third. Arenado to first in time. That's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they're up 3-2. Welcome back. Top 5, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Paul Goldschmidt. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Foul ball. The 0-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Got him swinging.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Digging in, O'Neal Cruz.
Nope.
Next pitch downstairs. Ball 1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
That one misses. 2 balls, no strikes. On the inside corner for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Next one misses. And now 3-1.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Swings and misses, and we're filled up. Kicks and fires. And he walked him. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Cruz stands at first with 1 out. On the ground, could be 2. Goes to second for 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. Nothing. Back here at Fenway, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here is Joe Morgan. Wainwright back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. On to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. Hank Aaron up next for the Red Sox. In the air, foul off first. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 away.
Third baseman, number 3.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Jimmy Fox. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And that's outside.
Struggled a little bit in this one. A couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Next offering is in the dirt. Towards first, into the outfield, base hit. And that extends the inning. The throw into second, and he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And here is Mark McGwire.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 home with a run.
Base hit center field. Fox around third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 4-2.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the ball in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And the batter now, Vladimir Guerrero. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. And a good eye there. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Giovanni Gallegos getting loose out there. Matz, the power lefty, up as well. On the ground to third. Over to Edman, and the inning is over. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 4-2. You're watching me. All set for the top of the 6th. Leading off, Ryan Ludwig. And the pitch. And that's outside. Ludwig goes 6 feet 3 inches, 29 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Next pitch is outside. Just missed. Here's the strike, 3-1. And now the count filled up 3-2. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Had him way out front of the slurve.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Brock batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. And ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Here comes a pitch. And a ball evens the count. Just missed.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Here's Satchel with the payoff pitch. Got him. That's his second strikeout.
Well, he falls him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Edman in the box now. No balls and a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Red Sox. Raleigh Fingers appears to be getting loose. Hader getting cranked up as well. 0-1 down. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Morgan settles under it. The 0-2. Slow ground ball to the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering, and they get Edman for the out. And that'll do it. So they go quiet. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Steven Matz.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
The wind and the pitch. Ortiz, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Next pitch misses outside. Yeah, that's ball two. Kicks and deals.
Nope, that's down.
And a four-pitch walk.
First base.
That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off the shoulder.
Nope.
Mays stands in here, takes ball one low. And fouled off. In there. And so now 1-2.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now batting.
Ozzie Smith up next for the Red Sox. Maybe expecting a punt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Matz, a 6'2 southpaw, 31 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2009. Puts a bunt down. Musial over to second for one. Over to first, safe. So digging in, Johnny Bench. Step off throw to first. Smith back in standing. Bench more than 2,000 hits in his career, and he's one of the few two-time MVPs in the league. In for a strike. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, Stan Musial. And he deals. Right through there for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Guerrero calls it in, and there's one away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And first offering is fouled off. The pitch.
Ball.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
And that one is lifted in the air. Aaron gets under it. Brings it in. That's out number 2. Here's the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Clips the outside corner, and that's strike 1.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more guys that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swung on, belted. Into the monster seats and gone. Nolan Arenado goes deep. His 4th home run of the season, and they're chipping away. It's 4-3.
Hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. Satchel Paige done for the afternoon, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. So they turn things over to the righty, Raleigh Fingers. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Raleigh Fingers.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. And that one in the air center field. Willie Mays makes the play. And they get Goldschmidt for the out. And that'll do it. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're dialed in. Back in Boston, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Joe Morgan.
Matz back to work. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Edmonds slings to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Hank Aaron up next for the Red Sox. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
Now 1-1. The 1-2. And misses inside. And he hits a ground ball right side. Slings to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Third baseman, number 3, Jimmy.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is Jimmy Fox. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And he pumps it a strike. And now it's even up. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. That one off the mark, and a count 2-1. That's down and in.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Line drive, and there's a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
0-1.
That's a ball.
And that one is in for a strike. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Here's a 1-2. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. No swing. He held up. Darryl Parker with the call there. On the ground, right side. Throw over to Musial. That's out number 3. We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz. The wind of the pitch. There's a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Right field, down the line, and that one slices foul. 0-2 now. Next offering misses down and away. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Dennis Eckersley preparing to come on if needed. The tying run at the plate. And there's a ball.
You know, we used to say, if you're scared, get a dog. Throw the fastball, man.
If you're scared,
get a dog, man. Just get a dog.
swings and misses, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Wilson Contreras next up for the Cardinals. Bounce to the right. Morgan. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Ludwig in now, takes ball 1 off the plate.
I mean, he's pitching right now like a guy who doesn't have more than a 93-mile-per-hour fastball at best.
Next offering is in for a strike. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-2.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exciting.
Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. Score holds at 4-3.
This is my grind, it's what I'm committed to. If it don't sound good.
Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now Vladimir Guerrero.
The left fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
And the pitch. In in there safely.
Got himself in great position and couldn't have played that one any better, but just stood no chance with that great speed running down the line.
David Ortiz up next for the Red Sox. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Puts it away for the out. Willie Mays up next for the Red Sox. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he could turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Grounder might be 2. Over to Edman, and that's 2. Back here at Fenway Park, now the left fielder, Lou Brock. Fingers, a 6'4" righty, 34-year-old vet, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Raleigh back to work. There's a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Right-handed reliever. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. And that chance handled by Willie Mays. And there's one down. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism has shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
The new pitcher in the game, Dennis Eckersley.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Edman in the box now, takes strike 1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Makes the grab for the second out.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Two outs. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
That one just misses. 1-2 to count.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Next offering is fouled back. Just 1 strike away. Liner, base hit.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Edmonds in the box now, takes strike 1.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving. You'll walk or just a base hit, but you've got to stay within yourself.
Next one is off the plate, and the count is 1-2.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Next one off the plate inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. And the final score here, 4-3. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew.
Inside the Show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Hello there, baseball fans, and welcome to a Mother's Day edition of Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, the New York Yankees pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they beat the visiting Rays 3-1. The Boston Red Sox combined for a 4-hitter as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 4-3. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Orioles launched 3 home runs as they sank the visiting Buccos 7-3. Tom Henke earned his first victory of the season as the Blue Jays snagged the win over the Braves 3-2.